Okay, today I'm going to interview my mother. She is 38 years old. She has lived in the majority of her life in the United States, although she now lives in Barbados. She worked at an American bank called Citizens Bank. She worked in banking for about 15 years. She then went back to school to get her nursing degree in 2015. She is now working as a nurse here in Barbados. Okay, so first of all, do you think the economy has improved in your lifetime or since your childhood? And can you give me an example, please?
Yes, I would say that the economy has improved. Um, if you look at it from the efficiency and accessibility side of things, every Americans are very we want everything right away, as quick as possible. We want ease in getting it, um, and when we see something, we want to be able to click a button and get it. And so, it's changed in that way of you can buy anything online. You can check your balances. You can do a lot of your banking online. You can order groceries online now. You can get someone to, make a meal for you and order that, and they bring it to your doorstep. You can, if it's something that needs to be done, there's a business that will do it, and there's advertising in your face constantly online and on the internet. Um, and all this obviously to maximize your time.
Okay, thank you. How did the banking industry improve throughout your time there? And can you give me an example?
When I was in banking, so interest investments dropped. Those rates went down big time, and so that, on the other hand, though, was a positive thing for the loan market as those interest rates were also low. So if someone wanted to buy a vehicle or mortgage rates, those were very low. You're able to lock in and have a hardly any interest on. You can even buy cars with interest free. As far as the competition in between all of that. Um, Also, again, with the online banking part of it, you can check your balance, make deposits now online. You don't have to even go to a bank. You can do all of that right from your house or
Okay.
your office or wherever.
Okay, so knowing you now work in the medical field, how do you think the medical field has improved over the past years? And do you think it has improved the economy?
Well, years ago when I was a nurse assistant, we did, nurses and doctors would write their notes out, or their charting would be done in a paper chart. And now, obviously, they've gone to electronic charting, which is a lot easier. You can do it right there at the bedside with the patient as you're assessing them. You can put in their information, right there into the computer. You can pull meds and do that right at the bedside too. That helps reduce errors um, in your medication um, giving, and it also, improves your memory. So if I'm trying to remember everything I did with a patient 30 minutes later, when I have the time to sit down and chart, I'm going to forget some things. There might be some um, stuff that's left out than if I'm doing it right there with the patient and able to ask them questions as I go as well.
And do you think this has improved the economy?
I do. I think it overall helps the health. The patients are in the hospital fewer days or less amount of time if they're, getting the best health or the best care possible. And there's less error, and problems like that as well. You can also, there's so much online. You can call and ask questions, hotline, like healthcare hotlines and um, urgent cares and just different things rather than having to go into the hospital. I think a lot more people self-diagnose, which maybe isn't as good, but um, improvement overall with, I guess, spending time in a hospital. Yeah.
Okay. Given your opinions on the past questions and knowing that you spent the majority of your life in the United States, but now you live in Barbados, how is the economy different in the United States compared to Barbados?
Well, like we've said, the U.S., everything is accessible. And that's one thing, I thought living here we'd miss all that and it would be really hard. But when I go back now to the States, I realize how accessible and efficient everything is, and everything's, fast paced and the whole time saving. And, you can get this here. There's restaurants surrounding you. Everything's cheap. Um, the supply and demand obviously is going to be different as we have more options in the States versus what we do here. Like, for example, there may be 4 restaurants in a single block to choose from versus here there's not. as many to choose, and the prices are different. Um, I can go to Walmart or Target in the U.S. and pick up toothpaste, and there's 10 different options of toothpaste versus one here, and or hair color, or a certain product line that you want might not be available here. And even though it's accessible to order for us as diplomats online, it's not something I can just go right out, pick up, and have it at my fingertips as quick as I would like. It takes planning here a little more, and you're not able to just have that option to go get what you want at the moment you want it.
Okay. So overall, do you think life is better now than it was 20 years ago?
That's a hard question to answer. I mean, I would say yes, because of the ease of things. And if you use that time that you're saving wisely, maybe to spend more time with your family or to do, other activities that are beneficial to yourself and others, then yeah, great. But I also think that it can be a problem because some people might overdo what they're capable of and end up in a situation of debt, or um, you know when there's so much at your fingertips and there's constant advertising in your face, like I feel like our economy is now. A lot of times people want things when they really don't, and so that can be a hard thing or a dangerous thing. But as long as you're careful, yeah, I think it's great and it's easy and allows you to have a lot more time.
Okay, thank you.